Andrew Fillipponi with us here, 93.7 The Fan out in Pittsburgh. All right, let's say it gets to that point, what you just referenced, and maybe it gets to the point where they're going to move off him. What do you think would be a reasonable compensation? Obviously, there'd be a bidding war, so whatever you say could get bidded up because there's 4 or 5 teams in this. I think the Commanders in the Eagles division could be one of them. But let's play it out. Let's say 3 weeks from now, camp is starting, and they say, all right, we'll move him. What do you think the cost would be for a player of his caliber, but the age, the contract? Like, what do you think? Eagles have 13 picks in next year's draft, so they have a lot they could offer if it comes to this.
And the Steelers have tons of picks, too. I really think about that now, Joe, completely differently after this player swap that they just did. The Eagles once upon a time traded Kiko Alonso for Shady McCoy. The Steelers now just traded Minka Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey. I used to just live in a world where it's like, all right, maybe a first-round pick is all you get back, but maybe there would be players involved. Like, if the Eagles called up the Steelers and said, we want T.J. Watt, we'll trade you Nolan Smith in a late-round pick, I think they'd make that trade. I really do. If something like that were ever put on the table, I think they would get younger because they could also sell it as, well, we get a player like this. We're not punting on the season with a 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I don't think that's very realistic or highly probable, but I think that would be the type of thing that would get Mike Tomlin's attention, especially if he thinks T.J. Watt doesn't want to play here and is too expensive and is 30 years old. So I don't know. I mean, I would think originally, hey, a first-round pick, and then you go from there, but maybe they would want a player based on how things went with the Dolphins trade.